Welcome to Jausa, a snack-sized slice of Viennese classical music and Austrian culture. I'm your host, Daniel Adam Maltz. This Jausa is an excerpt from Classical Cake Opus 10. In this excerpt, we're talking with Alfons Huber, leader of the Restoration Workshop at Vienna's collection of historic musical instruments, about very specific keys to understanding the piano works of Haydn and Mozart.
And one of my philosophies was, if you want to understand a certain period, you must begin to study 2 or better 3 generations before, and you must forget everything which came afterwards. And I have observed that only few persons follow this rule.
I also think of the extreme importance of understanding the era around. It can't just be I love Beethoven. It has to be what era shaped Beethoven, but and the type of thought around and the time and everything that is shaped around it is crucially important to understanding.
I think that every student who is studying the classical era, he must play 1 year the clavichord. Because without clavichord, you never will understand Mozart, and especially Haydn. Haydn, for example, I played Haydn as a student and on the modern piano, and I don't like it. For me, it was very boring. In the meantime, I've built around 20 clavichords from 1400 to 1800. And when I started to play Haydn on the clavichord, I immediately understood. Also, one single tone on the clavichord is different than a single tone for the piano, and you can, on a good clavichord, you can influence the tone after the touch. Mm-hmm. And for example, the suspensions in Haydn's menuets or in the slower movements, you can't describe.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Everything was conceived on the clavichord.
Yeah, and I have read it in this biography that also as an old man, he started early in the morning and he improvised every day 3 to 4 hours before lunch. And when he had a good idea, he wrote it down. And he was inspired by the clavichord. So also some orchestral music smells for me sometimes, it's a typical clavichord passage.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and be sure to join the conversation in the comments. This video was an excerpt from Classical Cake Opus 10, Evolution of the Viennese Forte Piano. Visit classicalcake.com for more. I'm Daniel Adam Maltz. Bis zum nächsten Mal.